Hi everybody, and thanks for looking. I wanted to make a short video to kind of go over the Chevelle with everybody and kind of show you what you're actually bidding on. I know pictures are great, but I prefer to see some video. I know it's what I look for when I'm looking at one of these, so we're going to do the same. We're kind of going to walk around the car a little bit and look for that stuff. Okay, so 67 Chevelle SS 396 factory 138 VIN SS convertible, Bolero red, black interior, buckets, console, correct date coded, and the correct engine code for this 396, but I do not believe this 396, at least the short block, is not original to this car. It runs and drives fantastic. I just drove it back from Kansas. It runs and drives great, but if you look down this car, you'll just see how straight it is. I mean, it's straight as an arrow. It really, really is. Chrome and bright work is very nice on it. All that stainless is real nice. Shut the hood. Body lines, gaps, all look great. So let's look at the inside. All right, first of all, some of the stuff that we want to look at when we're looking at a car. Okay, so it's been painted. So what are we looking for? Okay, so first thing I notice that this car was completely apart when it was painted, because the door lock mechanism and all that stuff is not painted, so that was completely disassembled. And just by the general look of it, you can see that this was a very high quality job when it was done, which is probably about 10 years old on this paint. So, we're looking at the bottom of the door. Excellent door shell to door skin definition. Looks great all the way down. Weather stripping's new throughout the car. The interior is basically mint. So you see the new weather stripping. We want to look for that door shell, the door skin definition, which is there. It looks great. We're going to look inside the fender for any kind of Bondo, rust issues, any of that stuff. We don't see any of that. We're looking right here, right forward of the door sill panel. It's a common place for these to rust as well. We don't see any issues there. Next, we're going to look at the dash pad. Those are expensive, so we want to make sure that we don't have any cracks in the dash pad, and that's in real nice shape. Then we're going to look at the dash. Function of everything. Everything works the way it should. Go ahead and fire this thing up real quick and kind of walk around it here. Now this thing just runs and great. It's such a great driver. You can see I just started it. It's ice cold. Oil pressure 50 pounds. It's a little cold outside. Excellent oil pressure. It always stays, even at idle, 35, 40 pounds. This motor's only got about 40,000 miles on it. I don't want to make this too long and bore you, so we're going to go over some key points here. Top is perfect. Power top works great. Power steering, power brakes, dual bail master cylinder. Let's start with the trunk here. Common rust area is going to be up here. These tangs that actually hold the weather strip in for the trunk, very common to rot out here. There's no pitting, nor are there any missing tabs. And that shows a good indication of, that this was never repaired. It's very nice underneath. The trunk weather stripping is new as well. Once again, by the tail panel, we'll look for those tabs here, and then we'll actually look for the brake right here, which is the factory quarter panel brake right there. And then we'll look for the date code, which is right up here, the two days for the, or just the month and the day. So you see them on both sides. So It's an indication that the quarters are original to the car. Trunk is perfect. No patchwork or anything like that. I know this video isn't the best. I'll brighten this up a little bit here. We're looking at the top of the trunk here. Once again, real nice. Back chrome of the car. Just look how aero straight this thing is. It's just a really, really, really straight car. Bottom of the quarters, what we're looking for here is we want to see these spot welds. So you see these spot welds everywhere on the bottom of the quarter panel, which shows that there's no Bondo there. It's very solid. Here we're looking at the inside of the quarter panel, so where the trunk drop-off meets. You see no rust, no issues there, and then you even see the numbers. The body mounts are all new on it. Tank is new, exhaust is new. Then we're going to look at the rocker here. When we're looking at the rocker, this stainless is very expensive that goes across this car. There's going to be dents, dings, or anything like that. We're looking at the rocker. We see the bottom of the rocker, the pinch weld. We have no swelling in the pinch weld, which is very indicative of a dry car. Usually you'll see some swelling in between those three panels, the outer rocker, the inner rocker, and the floor pan that are all interconnected there. No, this isn't the best picture in the world, but floors are excellent in this car. Panel fitment is excellent. Chrome is excellent. You notice the floor is a little dirty. That's just because I tend to drive this thing. Power top, power steering. Once again, you can see that this car was completely disassembled when it was painted. I mean, you probably got at least $10,000 in paintwork here. And this interior is perfect. You're gonna have to look at the photos to see some of this stuff, but at least the best I can do is give you a better idea. Once again, we can see it was taken apart by seeing that all the hardware is not painted. It's all new. Let's take a look at the engine real quick. Put that down. 396, 3 1/4 horsepower. Like I said, correct date coded and engine coded block, but I do not believe it's original to the car. Power steering, power brakes. This motor's fresh in this car, runs out fantastic. All the brakes were all everything's been kind of rebuilt on this car, but brakes are all brand new. You got the correct Delco Marine stamping on your power booster, correct power steering reservoir. Car does not run hot at all. Stainless is excellent. Chrome is excellent on it. And the paint's actually very nice for being 10 years old. This car could have been painted black, it's so straight. Alright, so that's enough fun with the Chevelle. So if you have any other questions, I'd be more than happy to FaceTime anybody with the car. We can go over some things, or I also downloaded Skype. So if you want to Skype and talk about the car, I'm more than happy to do that with you as well. So thanks a lot for looking, and good luck.